Damn, the spandex is looking a little tight there, Caff. Well, that's not good. Oh, do we get to choose who's at our door? It's Alice. It's Allie. Our girl. That's our girl from day one. She's like my mini daughter in this game.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I will not pretend to understand this talk of ancient primals and the final days.
I'm extremely confused.
You're confused. I'm fucking confused, bro.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. I'm sorry, I had a lot of fun with that one. As soon as I saw what it was last week when we actually had the door, I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And we have to have, like, I got 3 daughters. What do you expect? It's definitely gonna be oriented around us doing, do you want to build a snowman? Like, there was no choice. I had no choice. Still sinners are working. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have had a good week, and I do appreciate you guys being here on a different night. It's weird, I know. We're here on a Tuesday night. Yes, so for everyone who hasn't caught up, I have moved my stream. I had to move my stream from Monday nights to now here on Tuesday nights because I'm officially a part of the Dance Dad group. I'm on the in crowd. But between that and then everything else that goes on with getting all the kids to sleep and all that, it was stressful, and it was more so that I could be there to support everyone else, the rest of my family, so that they can go to bed and get a good night's sleep. But I do appreciate you guys being here. It means I don't work tomorrow and I can stay at what? Let's go. Yeah, so I do appreciate you guys being here. The new times are going to be Tuesday at 9 p.m. I'm going to try to go a lot faster to maintain the pace that I've been going, because I feel like when I do the once a week streams, I cover quite a bit of distance, we'll say, in the MSQ, and I like kind of like the pacing that I'm doing. So that's going to be my objective. Hold on, I didn't even post about this. Everyone in the Discord about to get blasted. There we go, all of you. There you go. So yes, I do appreciate with that. I appreciate that you guys are kind of working with me here. I'm trying to do the best I can, be where I gotta be, but Dance Dad comes first, and getting home late on Monday nights don't work for me. One order of business before I go, one request, speaking of the kid. My daughter wrote me a note. She got a stuffed animal, and it was like a dog that has puppies, and they're all like stuffed animal dogs. So you see this one, right? See this little guy, this little cute guy, right? This is Chocolate, all right? And I'm gonna read you the note. She wrote me a note, and she was like, please tell this to the people on stream. So I'm doing my dad due diligence. So this is Chocolate, my brown lab. Then Cinnamon Coffee, Snowy, and Boots, the mom. So that's the family. Well, good night, mini calves. Evie. Oh, you ready? I'm not making this up. Like, she drew you guys a little rainbow down here and all the other stuff. It was a very important order of business that she wanted to be shared. So I told her I would do it. We went to a park the other day as kind of like a last hurrah before school picked up. And when we did, her sisters got stuffed animals, but she didn't really see any that she liked. So we were like, all right, later we can go, take a look on Amazon and find something that you like. And like immediately she was right on it. She found a piece that she liked, and it was here in a day, and that was the dog. Yeah. So Lil Espresso sends her regards. Last thing I want to talk about before we jump in is, how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing here? Now I'm only on the outside just observing, but it seems like the last week has been very tumultuous in the 14 community. And maybe it's just because I'm on X and maybe I got to put the phone down a little bit more. I did hear that Mare got shut down. Mare, the mod for RPing, role playing. I heard that. Yeah. I heard that. I heard that went down, and there's been just a wildfire of polarizing comments. What am I doing about RPing? Used to share visual mods. Don't know what that is. Discuss the implications pretty well. Yeah. From what I understand is that people used it both for, we'll say, RPing purposes and more exotic RPing services. That's what I kind of gleaned from the situation. Having said all that, like, it's a shame that happened, because I know a lot of people, that was probably something that they really enjoyed, and I'm, you know, as long as it's not bothering anyone, I'm very okay with things being done on there. Like, if it's something that you enjoy and that's just, you're in your own little corner and you're doing your thing, just go knock yourself out. As long as it doesn't affect me, I'm okay. However, I got to look on the other side of the coin and say, modifications of the game has been something that I have been preached to as a big no-no. Huge no-no. All the way across. Across everything. Exotic is a good way to put it. Just a legal inquiry. So Square Enix might not be involved. Is going to recover with a hell of a hangover, but I didn't crippling withdrawal that quickly. So yeah, yeah, Square Enix to change their, I did see the change.org. Yuri, I did see that. The only thing I'll say to that is that, or at least that I've seen, let me put it this way, is that one, modding has been, since like day one of me being any experience here in Final Fantasy, day one, modding is out of the question. Never add any mods, never, like, you can't even talk about it. Shush. I'm talking about them now. But then I also heard that Square Enix, based out of Japan, I think that's a Japan rule, like a federal rule in Japan, or a federal law in Japan of like no modifications. But it has been yeah, don't ask, don't tell situation. So it's like, Mana is so Square, a Japanese company, cannot legally approve of them. Yes. So it's kind of like, I'm sorry, I do feel bad for those who did enjoy it and who were kind of like doing their own thing. I mean, I would be foolish, or I should say I would be naive if I were to think that there weren't people who were taking it to exotic levels. Let's be serious. However, I also kind of lean on the side that's like, you could have saw this as an eventuality. Like, eventually something's going to slip, and then that's going to get pulled. I think. You know? Of no mods, so change petition will not change anything with Square Enix. Yeah. Hey, Hanami. I've heard that it's not good to talk about crimes existing on stream, but I don't know much about it. Well, and again, you know, maybe that's something that Tax, I should take that into question, or consideration. All I'll say is ask, how are you guys doing from this? Like, with all the, because it's not only on Twitter boiled over from the mod situation, but just like, as a whole, people, I've seen a lot of people just like fervently angry with the Final Fantasy. Like, they're just like, how, you know, and we're talking, you know, tons of people. I'm not even saying specific content creators. I'm not calling anyone out here, but I've seen a lot of posts about people just trashing it. Yeah. And you know what's funny is, like, there was a post and I liked it, and I think I retweeted it too, is that it was like, everyone else is all raging, and then it shows this guy in the background, he's just eating a sandwich, and it's just like everyone fighting over, you know, the state of Final Fantasy 14, and it's like me going through Heaven's Word for my second time and just as happy this is the first time. So it's like, I can understand people not liking a game or not liking the state of a game, but it's also to look at it in just one individual piece is unfair to every other good memory that you had. You know, like, if you had 10 years of really good memories with this game and all that, and the last year has been, it's been kind of a miss, or it's not, hasn't really hit as how you liked it. It's like, so do you forget the 10 years that you just had? Right? Like, I mean, true, you don't want to hold on to good memories and through a failing game. However, I always get upset when people just immediately, if this game isn't making me happy and the endorphins aren't flowing right this second, I hate it and it's stupid. But then the second that it does well or it changes something, everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best game." I saw it all the damn time in WoW. I see it even in Guild Wars 2. I see it here in Final Fantasy. I'm just saying. Hey, Nina, what's going on? So it doesn't affect me though. I wish they would stop saying that the mods made the game. Yeah. Yep. To send files to someone else's computer, opt in, red flag for safety. Angry ones are the ones who care more about the RP than the game itself. Well, and that's the thing though, is that like how many people are actually here for the game and how many people are actually here just for like an online RP. That's all I will take. I will only go from there. We got some, everything's on fire. Hi, Phoenix. The tide of MMO. Thank you, Dragonstar. I like that. The tide of MMOs ebbs and flows. I've never seen an MMO constantly be on the upward trend. That is not how graphs go. I gotta rearrange all my drinks. So tonight, we're dealing with the end of the world. Lots of terrible stuff. What is finding out what makes it? I thought I already knew kind of what made this game is great. Honestly, I love the story. I like the character development. The raids and the dungeons are really like, I like that they're stressful because it makes me pay attention. Like there's a lot of things that I really enjoy. The community that I've interacted with has been phenomenal. Oh, everyone's like, "Oh, this game sucks." I'm like, I am having a wonderful time. Thank you very much. Also, I did want to show this real quick. We had to say goodbye to the headset. We had to say goodbye. Finally, the USB, the reason that the music would cut out, the USB finally chipped in some regard, and it was a no-go. I've had that headset, by the way, for about 4 years. It was glorious. It was the best 20 bucks I ever spent. Like, best 20 bucks. I did end up going with Logitech. I like the Logitechs. I like their products anyway. And then they had a sale, and I got one for like, it was like 35 bucks. So can't beat it. Anyway, so my ears aren't going to be glowing red anymore. Doing the coffin dance to that headset. Oh, Rodican's doing the coffin dance to that headset. Nice. All right, so we're here at the very end of the world. We got the apocalypse rolling. Everything looks like doom and gloom. My kind of party, I'm just saying. Calf Dad is still we're sitting here talking about like, "Oh, RP made this game." I'm RPing as a lifeguard in the end of the world. This game is great. Custom characters are great. Looks blue now, yeah. All right, so we just got to this town, and basically, we're we're just trying to pick up the pieces here in Thavnir, and pick up all the dead people. So let's get into it. I'm glad to see everyone who's here. I gotta turn up the background music so that you guys can hear. I'm guarding the planet. Guarding everyone lives on this planet. That we might live. No doubt what he has seen here weighs even heavier on our hearts than his, or on his heart than ours. Yeah, so our fishy elephant buddy was not doing good. He's not doing well. Hey, Sir Nix, what's going on? For some reason, I'm picturing Cap Dad dressing up as Captain Planet. Yo, don't tempt me. Do not tempt me. I like a good cosplay. Like, God, it must have been 9 years ago. It was before I had kids. Me and Mrs. Calf went to Otakon, and we went to Otakon, and I got some buddies of mine together, and we dressed like the 4 different stances of Udyr from League of Legends, in game or for stream. I mean, for stream, I've done it for stream. That's not a problem. But we were the 4 different stances of Udyr, but it was like the spirit Udyr, so the really nice one Otakon mentioned. So I was Bear. I had the blue, and I painted myself completely blue, like Arrested Development blue. I handmade the gloves and the shoes so that they were like these massive gold. I'll have to find the picture. I had a buddy of mine dress up as a turtle, and he had a huge shell on his back and all these like fist bumps. There was one girl in our group and she was dressed as the Phoenix, of course. And then we had Tiger, and it was just the coolest thing. I see why people cosplay, because it is just a good feeling. Hot damn. This is your vet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Bob Ross cosplay. Girl Fro has told me everything. I have no words to express my gratitude for your aid. We were afraid, but we did our best to carry on as we always have. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. Local con? Yeah. Brain already no work. Thing is, after Shadowbringers, her forearm scales went from normal Zayla Indigo to the chalk white of the empty. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Chiming in here, I'm in the middle of DSR re-clears. I'm chilling in regards to 14. The people who are raging right now are people who have the wrong expectation out of 14 and or need a bit of a reality check. Not terrible. Not terrible. That's not a bad opinion. As that they might announce FanFest soon. Chat, if y'all got it, like I'm quadruple, I'm throwing up gang size. Crossing the fingers, I get an email. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'd figure it out. Oh, I'm so there. I heard that they weren't going to do it in Vegas. I'm pretty sure I heard that they weren't going to do it in Vegas. That's last I heard of the situation. I've known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. Only hope they found their way out of the city. And not in August. Yeah. Grass is always greener. Yes. Diangos. Yes. Yes, absolutely. It was kind of a PR disaster. Yeah, they're more likely than not then they'll probably do it West Coast, I would imagine. Most of the good cons, aside from like PAX East, everything else is on the other. I'm on the Eastern Coast, so they're always on the other side of the country. The young couple who always brought you the freshest catches? Yes. How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Karefs and Mevan bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Far away from Bosco's. Summer in Las Vegas sucks. Yep. If I keep my current job, I could easily go to FanFest. Oh yeah. If they're again, I'm there in a heartbeat. If I can get the lottery, or I mean, fingers crossed, you know, they send me an invite, that would be freaking awesome. Whimsical thinking, but still. Towards Agma Temple and those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while carrying one so young is an impossible task. Surely I beg you to go to their aid. Okay. Say less. Call it COVID. Altair, let me ask you, did your friends who went, or the people that went and they got COVID, did any of them say that it wasn't worth it? Just saying. Yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Yeah, let's go. Let's ride. Had to win a lotto or get a ticket from someone that did. Oh, okay. Wah. Taking a brief break to and Guild Wars 2. Thank you, Kevin, for reawakening my affection. Absolutely. Guild Wars 2 is a great game. I like it because I never lose progress. I could just literally pop on after years of not playing and still be good, or weeks of not playing and still be good. It's fantastic. They still got hella sick. They got hella sick though. Yeah. All right. Pop all the cooldowns. Skadoosh. All right, let's go. Loaded up on vitamin C and plenty of rest, and I was fine. Yep. Vitamin C, rest, and I'll tell you a little something about exercise just because that's my background, so shut up, y'all are gonna learn something today. When you're looking at your optimal immune system function, it only takes a little bit of exercise, not crazy intensive, not like super intensive, but just a moderate amount, little to a moderate amount of exercise will raise your immune system up to like crazy great levels. But then if you take it too far and exercise too much, then it dips down below than what you would have done if you just stayed resting. There you go. There's your tip for the day. They were sick as a Victorian child on their deathbed. Jeez. That's a picture. That one guy was bold enough to make a comic describing how he knows he was positive for it. How much exercise is too much? Well, that's a very dependent question. It depends on how many, how often you exercise and to what intensity. Like moderate walking isn't probably going to be any more than you would really need. But like if you're running wind sprints and doing plyometric exercises every single day, that's probably going to make your immune system pretty crappy. Oh no, this is not good. We gotta... I'll take a look. Now in 14, you can literally die out in bad vibes. That's what, you know what's funny? It's like, I had some time to sit there and think about like just how everything is. I don't know. I don't have a good answer of how everything is going to turn out okay. Like, I really don't. Oh, fucking lemur. So I better play save this so for Deborah. Ugh, look at this thing. Oh, it's one of the reverse elephants. Gravity. Wait, hold on. I'm not doing it right. Look. Gravity. Gravity. Oh my, don't eat them. I forget who said it last stream, but looking at the design of this character, of this Terminus Wrecker, is just horrendous. The reverse elephant and like how it looks like almost like a snake on the other side is scary. Have a good night, Yori. Good to see you. Decent health for someone sitting at their computer for half my life. I completely understand that. I unfortunately today my butt was glued to a chair most of the day. I've had so many meetings today and I've stared at Excel spreadsheets. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No more. Elephant's face was peeled off. Don't give in to despair, Matsuya. He had acquired it, if not through a test, then very least just how bad he felt. I've taken, I have and do take traditional vaccines, got MMR, and take my tetanus booster and flu shots. Yeah. Is anyone so heavy my legs? I can't feel my legs. Oh, no. Talk him out of it. Oh, come on. Not right now. Come on, I'm a healer. Let's speak to him. I'm a healer. Why am I just sitting there? I don't know what I said, but I talked him out of it. I can heal a grievous wound. Heal away despair. You know what always heals away despair? fucking puppies and tacos. I beg you. Who's going to be the person who's being attacked by a bunch of puppies and then eating some tacos? I dare you to find me someone who doesn't crack a smile. I dare you. He said, coffee's on me, but they don't, he saved us all. I will cry the entire time. More puppies than tacos, then. Emotional damage is like the name of this expansion. It's not Endwalker. Taco quality, yeah. Once we have saved your wife and child, I will lay you to rest. I'm actually really proud of him. I would have thought if anyone, Matsuya would have been, would have given to despair. Poppies and tacos. My mom, because she's scared of dogs. Oh my goodness. A puppy though? Really, a puppy? Now, she said chickens, like chickens scare me. Oh. What's another name for chicken salad? What's another name for chicken salad? Chicken breast implants. Get it? Because it's a chicken breast implants. I heard that today, and I was like, that's so stupid. I gotta share it. Chicken breast implants. I run all these jokes by Calf Mom, and she even said, she was like, don't do that one. That one is so dumb. And I was like, I think I have to do it because it's that dumb. Was scared of canines. That was gloriously bad. I knew it was going to be dumb. I knew it was going to be dumb. But that's the point. That's the fun. That's the fun. And they're down there. Mesmerizing buff. I need to send a pic reaction, I think. That's it. I'm sending Ace to crap in your bed. Objection. I think that's where that meme is. I don't know. That toes the dumb way up. Oh dear. Did I survey? In before I got hit. Gravity. After she uses the litter box, I need to be informed that she uses it. Time Chaser, there's a my mom, I love my mom. So she has taken up ownership of our cat because at one point we were living at my in-laws and we couldn't have our cat there because he was essentially a or they're allergic to pet dander. So my mom now watches the cat, or our cat Tigger, and he's a great cat and all that, but she's now gotten him addicted to catnip, like to the point where it's like every day at the same time she starts like shaking the bag, and this cat has like a full-on effing seizure. It is hilarious. He's an orange tabby. Love how everyone's watching your story. No, I asked him to. I asked him, don't heal me. I would die for doing. Well done to him. Ah, one brain cell. Of course he's orange. He's such a good cat. When he was a kitten, me and my wife at the time we were just dating, we went over to my neighbors and her cat had a litter of kittens, and this one cat, Tigger, jumped onto her while we were just like kind of sitting there. He like jumped on and then kind of like cuddled up, and we were like, that's it. My family, we've always been very big on the animal chooses you, right? Because it's easy to go out and be like, oh, I want that one. It's like, let's see which one comes to you, like naturally. Let's see which one interacts with you, you know? Animal chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter, basically. Of course he's orange. Yeah, we didn't find either the wife or the baby. It's the cat distribution system. A void cat named Microplastic earlier at work. In the skies above Thavnir. I'm turning up the music. Stinian! He's riding a new dragon.
No more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
You kind of expected that he was going to do it.
Alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there.
Everything's on fire panic. Yeah, that's basically what I made name a stream.
Is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it.
Grief. You better not.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them.
I was gonna be so mad if Vitra's like, oh, I'm starting to feel sad too. And I was like, no, I don't want to deal with your giant ass. Please, no.
A nightmare from which my children will never awake. Oh, capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
His eyes start process emotions much slower. And it's just like, he was like, oh, I'm sad now. And I'm like, you better cheer the fuck up. I don't want to, I've had my fill of dragons in Heaven's Word.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
Does so, yeah. My pets have all been adopted from shelters. One dog we adopted was a black miniature poodle that was in a carrier so small that we walked by it and thought it was all fur. We just see eyes. Oh, that's sad. But that's good for you. Good for you from adopting from shelters.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust.
Oh, Vitra talking shit.
Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Not exactly.
Perhaps so.
Not exactly. I think they understand that the dragon is a friend. People of Raz-at-Han.
Were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland.
Chloe, that's funny. Sassy, the name Sassy. Yeah, that's Missy, my black lab. That's her mom's name. That's the black lab that my parents have. Her name is Sassy. That's funny.
And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned.
Damn, get it, Estinian?
I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him.
Yeah, they gave
Will not be
Vitra a
easy,
lot of
But the
animations.
future of Radzid Han hangs in the balance.
You gotta come out of hiding, bro Sidon.
We have company.
About damn time.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Oh, trailer mention. That was trailer. That was a trailer comment. God, I love that they put it throughout. That was cool. I love that they do that. I love the dude. I love it. I liked it when they did it at Charlene, and we had the conversation between Yashola and 4chan. That was great. I loved it. She and her child are in grave danger. God have mercy. You must try to stay calm. Yeah, keep it calm. Must try to stay calm, Matsuya. Yo, chill. I too become a beast. I am not sure I understand, but I will do my best. So I totally went and caught some waves. I will admit, this outfit is completely breaking the immersion. That harp is cool. Ray, explain to him the situation and join us when you can. Yep. You're a lifeguard out there guarding life. You're fine. Which, doesn't that make the lifeguard outfit like the perfect outfit for a healer? The dad, the most dad at vacations outfit ever. With without it. Phoenix, you look mad at me. Have I done something to upset you? Oh, Slender Cactus Man. I'm always mad at you. Why am I not surprised? We have lost another of our dear friends. Kusara may go on, but there might be still hope from Even and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. Yep, let's go. The Luna Tender is watching you. You wake me up at 2 a.m. Excuse me, I don't make you wake up. I have always pressed you and the other mods. Like, at any point, if this is too much and you don't like waking up at 2 a.m., it is no hardship. I mean, I'm not paying y'all to be here. I'm just saying. No doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friends and your her child. Where should we begin? You are excused. Okay. You say that, though, I'll actually walk away. I didn't expect you to. But it's like, I want to make it known that you have the ability. I am not keeping you. I don't want to keep you, and I don't want to stress you all out. It's supposed to be fun. This is chill. This is relaxing time. That's the goal. Bro. We're locked in this basement. And it'll stay that way if you don't, if you guys keep it up. It'll stay that way. We'll make for Parisa. All right, so we got to go to this temple that's right down here, where some of the people may be hidden, especially this Niven, and her baby. Relax as well. isn't the worst thing I've seen someone run MSQ. The lifeguard says, oh, it's way over here. Holy crap. The mods know what happens if they talk back. They know. I get, like, basically removed. Alright, there's a Aether current right up around here. And it's got to be up on those rocks. Just gonna go and snatch that route. Yes, it is. That's where I was looking for. Yeah, the music is not conducive to a nice, relaxing stream. I call it horse crap. There's no way that I was going to be able to get up there. Yeah, you poked that fart cloud. Did I do a good one? I haven't even tracked my travel log. Ah, there's still 2 more places that we're going. Holy crap! I did nothing in Garlemald. Absolutely nothing. Oh, that's a weird looking cat. Yeah, it doesn't have the slower pacing, which I'm actually okay with, honestly. Like, because there for a little bit there was that slower pacing, and I understand it's to set up the background for the story and all that, but it just felt like it took the steam out of it, you know? It's just Galactic. He escaped the basement. Alright, we still haven't found this girl yet. Let's check. Luigi, get the dog off the table! Is it bad that I sometimes call my daughter? I'll be like, I'm talking to my daughters and I'll be like, Luigi, what are you doing? Just like that. You don't want to lose me? Where am I going? Going to do what they can, but there are so many more I could count. You must be ready. Oh, okay. I'm always ready. Don't worry about it. Oh, I think these weird monkey ones are the ones that freak me out the most. Oh, and you turned into a big bad. Oh shit, these things got hands. I like that it's what is right, and it's on its right, and then it's like what is left is on its left. Ow. You're a healer. Everything's got hands. But what is left? Oh, and then there's freaking monkeys in here throwing throwing hands too. What the hell? Freaking monkey. I'm like trying to spam through this and like try to save some lives, and it's like I gotta fist fight a monkey too. It's the end of the world, and you still gotta play with a slap monkey. There you go. Larboard to starboard. You know what's funny? I've seen so many people worried about that for Monster Hunter Wilds, and that coming up. Oh, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. You're fine. So many people are like excited, but also worried that Omega is coming to Monster Hunter Wilds, and they're worried about like all the mechanics. Oh, and at some point, apparently Alpha and Mini Omega are going to make an appearance. They said that it's going to be some part of the MSQ, or some part of the story integration that Alpha and Omega were going to be there. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that. I need to play more Monster Hunter. Dude, there's so many things that I need to do. Like, there's so many things. And I'm actually very concerned because I'm about to get, work is about to be, it's about to be my busy season. Actually here within the next like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna be like, during the day, I'm gonna have even less time to play, which is kind of stressing me out. This damn work thing keeps getting in the way of me playing video games. Need to play Claire Obscure. That's actually like, once I caught up on the MSQ for Final Fantasy, I think I might try Claire Obscure. I think that may be the way that I go. And Warframe. Should have you playing Claire Obscure. I've heard so many good things that I'm like, ah. I've heard, and I quote, to not to like boost it up or anything, but it might be one of the best games of the decade. That is to me wild. That is absolutely wild. It might be one of the best games of the decade, so. I didn't see any kid. That could be another 6 months. Not to overhype it, yeah. And I'm obsessed with now. Yeah. It started at Endwalker for some reason. But I haven't gotten around to get
Courage, friend.
Ooh.
The pain will pass. Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
She's not gonna make it if we haven't found her yet.
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
Nope. But that's life.
That I cannot say.
I am a lifeguard. Yes, I am. I'm here to guard lives.
Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Yo, someone get your girl. Someone get your girl.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Natsya stepping up.
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
That is a statement right there. Hot. Damn, that's a good line. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever. My dad was an EMT, emergency medical technician. He was that for nearly 20 years, and he recently retired. One of the things that he always said was, every day is a fight. You have to fight every single day. It's not easy. It's not going to be pain-free. There's going to be issues. You gotta fight. And like, damn, that really hits with me. I like that line. Hot damn.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is.
They knew what they were talking about. Absolutely.
Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are.
Asya coming in clutch.
My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
I'm breaking this scene so much.
You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
If you are moving forward without putting in any effort, you're probably going downhill. That Wintermute, that is a good line. Holy crap. This was so unexpected. I honestly started cooking theory-wise in a totally unexpected direction. Yeah.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
They probably do, Matthew. They're giving me something. I'm a punchline at this rate.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand. So I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
Nice. Oh, the lightning flash really added that.
And inspiring to hear. Though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
Damn, they're just out here just handing out life lessons.
With that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
What's the flower? The flower is Elipis or Elipis? Elipis? Elipis. It's like Elipis. And Sir Nix, you're absolutely right.
And with that, Let us
Elpis.
see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Why the long delay? Why did nobody run? After all the mess in Heavensward. Yeah, Heavensward kind of put a bad cast over religion. Warm hearts, rekindled hopes. A Spanish P, Elpis. What L? Thank you for being here. I'm glad to have you. We're chasing some creepy monsters through the woods, looking for a kid. Does this say swipe F? Or swipe F? That's the name of that fate, like swipe left? Swipe left? Is that what it was? I think so. Fantastic. I love fate names in this game. And they love their puns. Oh damn, that thing's.
That's her. No, I'm sure of it.
Blame Koji Fox.
Mervyn!
Don't, please.
Don't give in to despair. Oh, now it's pissed. Oh. Alfie coming in with the laser blast. Oh, and Allie too. Okay, Allie got Jesus! Allie got rocked. Now you gotta deal with the stash. Matsuya, come on, do something. Okay, they're just in water.
God have mercy!
I hope that's water. Oh, we're going swimming. Oh, shit. She never turned. No, she was like throwing hands. God, they're just like, it'd be terrible if I like took a break right here. Where's the baby? Yo, where's the baby? Yo, I don't like it when they mess with kids, man. Her death came, no doubt, swiftly. Is nowhere to be seen. Oh, Jesus! Strangely appropriate. Strangely appropriate that the lifeguard was here. Skull was crushed. Ugh. Swim faster. The only thing I will say is I'm not carrying this baby in my arm. Did I put the baby in the prison pocket? Science said we got it. Where did the baby go? Why y'all dead? I'm just saying, like, where would you put the baby? Where is the baby? Look, it's still not out. And I'm wearing tights. What do you want from me? Either. No. I'm not the bad guy here. I am not playing this game. I am asking the real questions. Why y'all dead? I am asking the real questions here. In your hoodie. Oh, she's in key items. I don't even... Is it just in standard? Is the baby still in just standard inventory? It's not even a key item. Jesus. Just made me die of the heart event, thanks. It's the goose, baby. It's where Estinian put the dragon hole. Victoria's secret compartment is kept where you kept the corpses in a realm reborn. Yep.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker.
Despair.
My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Jeez.
Not now.
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village? But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
Jesus.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
And I was stressing the heck out during the scene, yes. Oh god, are they gonna make me do an action event where I gotta run as Matsia?
Steady. You know the way. No. No! Not you too.
Come on.
Be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid!
Come on!
I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Come on, Matsia, fight through it.
Every agony.
Homeboy, run! Come on! Oh, thank God, Estinian. Jesus. Oh, and then the music.
The divinity.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
This fucking game. Baby likes dragons.
Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
convey thee to thy home.
Baby of heavy like striking.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Good God. Did we synchronize all those kills? You know how hard that is? Synchronizing kills?
Right. That's the last of them.
I got goosebumps.
We should hurry and find
this
Matzia.
fucking game. I got goosebumps just like watching that. I was like, oh God, they're gonna kill Matzia. Don't kill Matzia. Then the baby. As a dad, anytime that there's something that messes with children or a child or like a mom or a dad, like doing something for their kid, it hits so hard. It hits so fucking hard. Jeez. Yeah, let's play it cool. Would have quit had that scene turned out
How can you
differently.
be so sure?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
You want to drink it?
It was you who came to Matzia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
But he's one of my favorite side NPCs in Endwalker. Yeah. Super protective of kids myself. Yes, absolutely. And see how crazy you sound.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
I'm oddly prepared for this job right now. You would be
What
bad
if
baby.
The baby has lost mother and father. He will be back, baby Tilda.
Bad baby. Actually,
When
kind
I
of like,
heard you were playing FFXIV, I knew this part would hit you extra special hard.
dude, it's like it is so difficult to have scenes where kids are in danger or they have issues or they are threatened, because it's like it's hard for me not to impose, like, what if that were my kid reaching out, or like what happened, like what's it, Amazon Photos, they do that thing where it's like, or the Amazon Fire Stick, like you have it on and it cycles through photos that you have uploaded to the account. And there was like ones of my youngest like 2 years ago when she was literally just a small baby, and it's like that kind of stuff, it just catches you. Holy crap. Yeah, Halric, Gabu, I mean, it's not, that kind of stuff messes with me. Oh, Aether Current. Oh, we didn't have to go and fetch their bodies. Okay. That's a nice change of pace, actually. I did the first Gabu stuff at the worst time. I stopped playing the MSQ for a week. Reen too. It can't all be doom and gloom. Seneca, can't all be doom and gloom. Young Matsya has returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was the word of the mother and father's fate, as well as the other transformed neighbors. Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters. Every death, another void that can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kirsef and Mavan's babe is a child of Thavnir as well. I thank you for returning her safe to us. Or returning her to us safe. They say that if it were not for you, brave Matsya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long have I heard the rumors of a mighty dragon having had forged a pact with friendship with our satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not of whole. Oh, is he gonna spill all the beans? And for years uncount, had this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, and with Awain as my loyal servant. Oh, he is! You were the true satrap all along? I gotta ask you the same thing. What up? Playing the cello with the heartstrings of the players with a with a hacksaw. Non-Doom MSQ a few expansions ago. And so of my several colleagues from the great work came to offer our services. I've already brewed up some potions for Mavane's daughter. Nice. Are far greater than Enigma. If you were a true satrap all along, could it be that young Varasham was created to serve as your emissary? What a simulacrum? A rumor that has circulated for many years in the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a Mamet indistinguishable of a living boy. Looking at Varasham with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people and decided not to press the issue. I'd always assumed that one of Awain's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. Yeah, she caught on. I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were saviors not only of Ratzahan, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitro, but the stars yet want for salvation. Once more of my colleagues and I commit knowledge and our resources to the disposal to the mission of aiding our the people in this darkest hour. Yep, there's still a lot of shit going on. I worry the survivors we met in Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? Everyone caught on before the apocalypse. It's not the worst kept secret. Now we gotta do more alchemy tasks. Yay! Wait, does that include me? Yes, it does. Okay. In this retelling. Oh, you making a soup? The red sky and the terrible beast. What in the name of sisters is happening here in Thavnir? That's a long story. Oh god, Phoenix, why are you dressed up as Tartaru? That's a rather lot to take in. is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, my friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if we can further our own research. And with that, here we are, a pot of piping hot chai brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk with pure sugar. Damn, that actually sounds really good. I do owe you money. So I won't be following you around for the rest of the stream. All right, appreciate it, Galactic. I know you gotta get your processing power. It's so very tasty, though. It has its way of lifting spirits. The spicy aroma and distinct sweetness of the chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. Yep. And I do owe you, Phoenix. I still have your 3 mil from when we got our free company house. Wakeful Toronto. Filled with his quota. I can give you 1. I can give you 2. And then lastly, I can give you 3. Are you giving me an eggplant? You gave me an eggplant, thanks. I love it. Think of the chai tea from Into the Spider-Verse. I think you know what's funny is I've never seen that movie, but I've seen that. That's an expensive eggplant. Oh, okay. Even with the world's ending, Tartaru wants her money. For the chocobo you never use. Eat some soup. Or chai tea. Just drink your damn tea. Of course, you're all the way up there, aren't you? TT, river, river, hill, hill, hill. I don't think this is the first time we mentioned chai tea either. I think we mentioned chai tea when we were talking about the chais from Shadowbringers. Mama chai. God, that's terrible. Her and her friend ran away and he got caught and like he transformed screaming her name. Like that's gotta be freaking horrifying. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the brighter future. But what future awaits us? How can Radzahan hope to recover from this? Shh, just drink your tea. Nightmare fuel. Is fully English translation, Torpin How, Hill. Hill, 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 hill. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work once I finish this cup. It's good. Shh, just drink your tea. Everyone stop it. Shh, shh, shh. Just put the tea in your mouth. You're desperate right now? Shut up, drink tea. You have something for me, Phoenix, that's concerning. It did. Everyone received it very well. Joining in death from fallen is not a surrender but a recognition, for it is only an acceptance that we will find the strength to move forward. Yeah, another attunement under his wing. Was curious, what has become of Mavan and Chrysaor's remains? Old soldier, I appreciate you gifting some memberships. All the new members here, if you guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss them up. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It was the tea. That's what did it. Really pushed it over. Really calm, mellow situation here. That's what it was. I liked it. I liked it. I and the people of Palakistan will perform rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Tea bringers. Coffee did nothing here. Now coffee can't claim the victory. There's magic at work. How their tensions faded with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. But still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and High Crucible. Or shall we return to Radzadhan? And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akyali. We have plenty to spare. Tea, coffee. Yeah. Who's keeping record here? Huh? Do. It's like these oh god, what? Don't give me another eggplant. Mate cookie. Mate cookie, buffalo milk. Light milk of a buffalo cow. Mate? Mate food. It's mate food in my mind. What kind of cow did they milk to get this? What kind? It's a buffalo. The buffalo cow. They didn't specify. Hasty experience. Is it really that good of experience? One day I'll be an adult. Not today. Friend cookie and bowl milk. Well fed. Where's my well fed buff? 1 vitality. No, I'm going the wrong way. I don't think there's any more Aether Currents out here, is there? Northwest. That's gotta be like right up here. Gotta go over here. All food does 3% EXP gained. Oh, does it? Oh, nice. That can drop from the rutting buffalo in Lonolska Fate just outside of Costa del Sol. Rutting? Rutting? Really? It's so creamy. I love it. We sure that's milk? Qatar's on it. I was like, we sure that's milk? Likewise, you would be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungles or ruins. Seem you finished the last of them off. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. There are bulls, too. It's a bit thick for milk. And you guys have the Lion, the Witch, and the audacity to get mad at me when I make comments like that. You guys get so upset when I make comments like that. Just pasteurize it, it'll be fine. Yeah, just heat that bitch up. It'll be fine. I'm done with y'all. Hey, here's a little unrelated dating tip. If you guys ever want to like get a farm girl's attention, it's a simple way. What you have to do, you gotta attract her. I like that one. It was farm related, so that was fun. 'Tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled and the citizens are safe for now. Farm girls make do. Might you have any idea about what this is about? None of us are here aura farming. Estinian is. Estinian is like riding at Mach fuck on the back of a dragon, and like the entire time he's like standing up and like and he's just like looking at his hands and he's like monologuing. Tell me that he is not aura farming. He is aura. Thank you. I suppose we do should hear what he has to say. He's riding on a dragon at Mach fuck. I like that one. That one made me laugh. It would appear that the word of the assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. Anyone along the way seems unaware. We best enlighten them. Estinian might be aura, but he's not an aura. Now, I mean, you're looking at technicalities here. Technicalities. What did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn. Truth be told, that's a very good one. That's so bad. Ah, fuck you. I like that you got so mad at me. I thought one of those beasts was gonna eat me. Wonder where Varshawn is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people in the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. It's funny that you cussed me out. Alright, so we're going around and we're telling everyone that, like, hey, chill, the beasts are gone. Stop freaking out. The square, you say? Orm, stop making it rain on me. I'm kidding, I love it. Keep going. Like you expected less from me. Expectations. Oh, we're gonna have this giant meetup. Yeah, we're gonna have this giant meetup and then the dragon's gonna show up and be like, listen, everything's fine. Really Trick asked me a puzzling question. I thought I was ready for it, but when he asked me two things that that contain water, well, damn. That's what pseudonym. That's pretty good.
Look, someone's coming.
Okay. He's using a simulacrum.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me.
Smart. All raw farming.
Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
What? What are you even talking about?
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon.
That's a fucking dragon.
Wow.
People of Radzat-Han, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
The only thing is that still kind of messes with me with dragons and how their power is. Like, you know, their powers are almost oriented around their dragon's eye, right? But the fact that they just gonna pop it out and give it like it's freaking candy on Halloween, that still messes with me. Because I know that he's using the eye to like pilot Varshan, but it's like the fact that he's just like, there you go. Oh, thank you a little bit. Oh, damn, I can finally see. Oh, it still messes with me.
'Tis as the satrap's
Get out, Bardic.
I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
He'll be fine. Like the fates from Hercules. Yes, where they're all sharing the one eye and they're like popping it back and forth. I don't like it. Plug and play eye connectors. Yeah, no. That is such a reference, Orm. Hot damn, that is good. That is a good reference.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee.
But you're a freaking dragon, so.
Calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home.
Eyes are the windows to the soul. I mean, it makes sense, yeah.
Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahewan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat-Han to her fate.
Look at Vitra having some growth.
Boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this
idly by. Get out of here, Dragon Star.
In his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat-Han will never be extinguished.
I was gonna say they all had their heads down. I thought that was a little odd. They all had their heads down. I don't know.
I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
I'm calling it now. Our Minfilia flower, the Elpis flower, is going to start glowing.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Izael's face.
But not gonna lie, he's pretty cool.
Indeed.
Oh my god, these effers. Oh, of course.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Oh no, my stream deck. It isn't playing. I was like going to be like, how many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks, yeah.
On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat-Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
Look over my shoulder.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Wasn't expecting a dragon.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavnair, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world.
As we say up here, Bolt son. Resilient senator there, yeah.
The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Stone face broke a bit. Absolutely. He's seeing a live dragon, and not only that, the dragon is a satrap. There in Amrad, the final day started on an island to the east. There in Amrad, that the final day started on an island to the east. I did not know that. I did not remember that, Witchy. But again, the comparison to Thavnair and where we are right now, an island to the east.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction.
I hope he eats nothing but carrots.
And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat-Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
And a politician just walks up. So the moon is a space station. I wouldn't trust any of this. I just found out that my leader's a dragon, and then these white clothes show up.
Long has thy Forum been allies to Thavnair. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
I mean, he's got a point.
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears.
Implicitly, yeah.
Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Who are you to advise me, fancy white doctor man?
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests.
Everyone up to the moon in a timely manner, yeah.
Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, Heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase.
I'm still not over Mathia and the child almost turning into shadow creatures.
Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks.
Don't call 4chan, it's 4chan.
Anon.
For the apparently unshielded moon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
God, that's gotta hit Vitra really hard. Dun 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 dun. She coming in hot.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Something to Hana.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
So wait, she's talking, I gotta put this on. When she's talking about that, she's talking about how, like, while we're in combat and our limit break, so to speak. So when we have that capability to push past our limits, is that what they're, like, is it getting to, like, a breaking point? That's gotta be where she's going with this, right? Because, I mean, that is actually a very good thought if you're looking at it in that regard, because Aether is basically the lifeblood of everything, you know? Like, we have stagnant Aether from, like, Shadowbringers, and they turned into the Light Creatures, the Light Wardens. And then here, they're just, all their Aether is gone, and they're just, what the hell are they running off of? So, this is interesting.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
High intensity. Ooh, the emotion flower.
Yes.
The Elpis flower that we have.
Set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained.
The Elpis flower that we have has been reacting to these different emotions. And it's like every happy emotion, every like well-received emotion grants a certain color. And it's like, and it would make sense that despair and we'll say like, well, just despair and sadness are like black and gray. Elpis. Also me. I'm off to work. I'm off work. I might be able to stay up tomorrow. Also, you passing out. You're fine. You're fine. It's okay. Just keep the sniper rifle ready.
Do you still have that flower?
Called it. Flower. Yep. This suit doesn't have pockets. I guess the fuck not.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Had one job.
We must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
It was in the prison pocket too long? Really? That's what you're gonna chime in now and say that? That's why it just crumbled.
Thank you.
Jesus, pint size.
You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
I want you guys to know that that swimsuit is skin tight. Need more fiber. Jack. Despaired in the prison pocket. Skadoosh. As far as we've come after all the hard, there's still so much we don't know about the final days. Is beyond our comprehension, and if so, are we powerless to forestall it under his wing? As a token of my appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you and prepare in preparations for the trials ahead. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Mithride's Mahan. Pray you make your way there when your business is done. Someone we had hoped to introduce you to in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might I spare you a moment of your time? Sure. Worry not, we'll save some food for you. Okay, alright, so we don't get to sit down and eat. Everyone else does. Mehane. Sorry, thank you. Only to wake up to prison pocket. Kind of wish I had kept sleeping. Yep, all there. I also have been told this a number of times. When I stream, apparently, it's not that I'm boring. I don't know if it's that I'm boring. I think that it's as I am speaking and like the time of day that I stream, it's like a comfort for people to go to sleep to, which I'm okay with. I'm okay. Like I read to my kids every night and I do the stream for you guys so that you guys can get a good night's sleep. I do it for you so that you guys can sleep well because I care about you and your sleeping habits. Calf Dad ASMR. Pseudonym. It will just be quite literally me just like whispering into the mic, but like every whisper, it's just terrible dad jokes. I once started a marketing scam selling trampolines as prayer mats. I hate to say it, but profits are through the roof. That's a fun one. All right. Skadoosh! Let's go. That was a good one. Did everyone get it? It's only fun if everyone got it. I'll tell it again. What? I'll tell it again. I gotta make sure. That was awful. On you, I have extreme insomnia and don't sleep for days at a time. I can't imagine that. That's so rough. Vernacular Ham. Thank you for the gift of memberships. If you guys are new to the Caffeinated Cult, please toss up those coffee mugs. All the new cult members in, welcome in. See, the dad joke was that bad, I was paid not to say anything. Thank you very much, Vernacular. I appreciate you, buddy. Access to the Aetherite UC has been restricted to a select few since the tower first appeared. Paid for a bad dad joke is what a dream. That's blackmailing. Again, I want you to know I test out all my dad jokes on my wife before I get on the stream. Mrs. Calf has to deal with so much crap from me. And I think it's funny is because there's times where she's just like, holy crap. Like, she just gets home from work and I'm like, oh my God, babe. Oh my God, I'm about to go. I have a stream. The stream's tonight. I have some jokes. I want to hear what you want to think. She's like, I just got into the door. You know, the dog's jumping on her. The kids are crying. Like, there's so much going on. And I'm like, I gotta tell you a dad joke. Come here. Come here. I've had no one to practice on. Come here. All right. Mutation and sleep deprivation really isn't a thing for me. Oh my God, babe. Mom, I literally just got here. And she said I did not attune. Gotta go the other way. Name is Knife Drag. She deals with a lot of me. She does. She deals with me quite a bit. There we go. Do. We have to go meet someone. Game for gaming, stay for bad dad jokes. Yep. That's usually how I get ya. Roll quest videos coming along. I haven't gotten anyone up higher enough. Aside from this this hero, I haven't gotten anyone high enough to actually do the other ones. You know. So Rose, I chose Astrologian. I chose Astrologian because I knew Endwalker had to do something with space and the moon, and I was like, well, the Astrologian deals with the stars, so I'll be in the stars while I'm, you know, doing the Endwalker stuff. So like in my head, that made sense, you know. She does suspect it, but does not know date nor time. Waddell, congratulations! That's what's up! I love that. That's great. Sun drop, our destination lies just ahead. Oh, Doman delegate. Further introduce you to you look like the one who's walked through hell. Shirabat. Is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally, then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Aeor's, a scion of the 7th Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. Now that's out of the way. This talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. Eggman's gotta go. I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, the room you're standing in now welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trades and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundra. That looks like a knight from Ishgard right there. Doman. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna go through. Old and Alamigo. Oh, okay. Limsa Laminsa. Gridania. Ishgard. Turn around and it's definitely not Lucia. They're the eyes and ears and the mouths that bridge the distance between Radzahan and their respective homeland. They use this brief respite to share their details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know, all their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high demand. And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. But Alamigo wearing their country's finest armor. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts are from etheric anomalies you have observed. You have given us much to consider. Which is contrary to what one would expect. You conveyed to Lucia upon the return to from the moon has already provided to be invaluable. Taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon instead. Our agents were able to confirm that for the time being, the sky is burning only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvix. That is all too comfortable. There have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. Are similar in nature to that involved the merchant Khazal. As was the case here, the victims underwent a change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest over or beyond the bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcame with despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. Which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. Urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of their abilities. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put their people's minds at ease, prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. You're asking me to go all around the world and do that? Wildly different characteristics. Oh, it's a role quest. That's what it is. Role quests. Have a word with one of the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. Now, are these mandatory the way that they are in Shadowbringers? As a feast to attend, spare us a thought spare a thought for us while you're tucking in all of that fine cuisine. But you should still do them, yeah. Cool side story. Ala Megan's mind, really? I like how you guys all took up the I love that you guys did that. Is very good. I enjoy the tanks as well. Below 80 jobs. I have a lot, Jack. I've already said a number of times, I'm doing the best I can with what time I can, buddy. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you here in a hard-earned rest. You would be rejoining your companions, yes? I'm just gonna say I know where I'm at. In our time of need, we shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Alwain's legacy and serve Master Vitra as well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. All Endwalker class quests. Alrighty. So that's cool. I like that they kind of continue that. It gives your jobs like almost, I don't want to say like an extra like blemish, but it's like it expands onto it more than just being like you're just a healer, right? Like I like the Shadowbringers ones because it was like you're going further and doing more as a healer, as a DPS, or you know what have you, what job you went ahead and chose, and it adds a little bit more to it, like the hunting down the cardinal sins. I did like that. I must go and get food now. I don't know if I have this Aethernet shard. I did. Everyone over here just having a meal. There was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear us that he meant no harm. Speaking of which, what shall I start with? They didn't offer coffee? I guess we'll do chai tea. Ooh, it's hurting my head. Just got to look at all the cool job quests, that's all. Or melee DPS. Stories with the role quests
So
are cool.
blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
Yeah, the piano
If
picked
that's
up.
our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Surprise ween wound noises. In Tyler Chamber, that is funny as hell.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
The Watcher. The Watcher is still alive.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus.
The music!
I sealed him in the White Horosite at the Crystal Tower back on the 1st. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
I didn't send that hat for unregulated cooking. Sorry. Okay, so two things. One, Elidibus back on the 1st. Of course, he's at the top of the Crystal Tower way back on the 1st as the quote-unquote first warrior, or well, what's left of him, I should say. And Grahatia turned into the Crystal Dad right then. They specifically said you retain the ability to travel between the 1st and the Source. Yeah, that isn't anything like anything crazy. Like, I knew that. Be an opportunity. Like, gotta go see our girl Reen.
Thank
Lena.
you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the First is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
Get it, Thancred.
That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least.
See other daughter.
Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
Up there on the moon. It sounds like it's such a just like off statement. Yeah, he's up there on the moon, whatever. He's fine.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can.
Shepherd to the stars in the dark, remember?
I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
He's the muscle.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation.
Oh, the Emmett Selk.
Yes, so much left for you to see.
This feels like we're at the halfway mark.
Where beginning ends
of Endwalker. Am I right?
Begins.
The hat is not clicking. There you go. I feel like I'm like right at the halfway. It just feels like the way that everything has built up. Of base Endwalker. I'm not talking about everything else that goes after it. No, it's nothing. It's 85. I mean, I am in 85. This is pre-Endwalker. We gotta go say hi to Reen. At World's End. Oh, higher. And now we start at level 86. There you go. Return to the Crystarium. You were just carrying that with you? If even a small fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for the access to the umbilicus, please pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at a sensor gate. Oh yeah, we're continuing. I still got like another. I'm like looking at like the next half hour or so, half hour 40 minutes. Do. Norvant, return to the Crystal Tower. Make it an hour. You guys get what you get. Like, I'm already fighting off of like lack of sleep and everything else. So, like, I'm doing the best I can. Stop at a sweet spot. You will definitely stop at a sweet spot if you continue. Oh, I think I could see her. Bonjour. I'm just standing on a table behind you. To hang for a week. Chugger Monster and deal. Oh, they didn't give her voice acting. As well as can be. for taking care of him. Yeah, I told him I'd take him on all of our adventures. When you see him next, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile request though it is. So no hearing a dulcet tone. I actually really liked her tone. Yeah. Of course, we occasionally bicker, but we have never been more optimistic for the morrow. How we should run the city in Exarch's absence. Most are of the mind that a settlement council should continue to see over the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. So I can offer Square unlimited funds to have a fully voice-active 14. Yup. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Between her preparations and for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say you'd be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach on the subject? Yeah. The fact that I showed up in swimming outfit makes this so much better. So here's what I think is going to happen. We're gonna talk to Elidibus. We're gonna figure out a way to talk to Elidibus in some way, shape, or form, and because we checked the travel, so we have at least 2 zones that I know that we haven't gone to yet. We have 2 zones, and I'm thinking that we're gonna talk to Elidibus, and he's going to, like, I don't know. I'm still locked in that one of the zones is going to be the Ethereal Sea. In my mind, I know that that's somewhere we gotta go. We have to go there to deal either with Hydaelyn or what have you. I'm still on the train that we fight Hydaelyn. To bring balance, we have to kill Hydaelyn. That would be such a turn of events. But having said that, I think Elidibus is going to show us like a secret or something that the Askians did, or he's going to give us more information of what they did, what Hydaelyn did way back to help forestall the days, and it's probably going to take us somewhere new. That's where I'm at right now. Cannot be skipped. Okay. Interesting cook, my lord. Brain not braining. Oh my goodness. Look at you guys. Sit. Most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we were planning to produce a tome chronicling the events from the flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw on records kept by the world's people. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be centerpieces of this tome, and yours will be the one to crown them all. Gain valuable insights into traveling beyond the rift. Knowledge that will allow me to attest to the existence in deeds. You face many a formidable foe. Among them, who offer you the greatest struggle? See, Valkyrie probably would have been my best guess. Hades, I actually didn't think. Titania to me was that was no issue. I want to see what this one does. I never would have guessed. The toughest boss was dealing with probably Thancred and his daddy issues. Or his daddy-daughter issues. That was the toughest boss of this expansion. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. I was hoping you might clarify a few points. Okay. Remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off. That's what it takes. That's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Dig the thumbs up on the head nod. Yeah. The trolleys. Lag and connection issues. God, are we just gonna sit here and then everyone's gonna visit us? Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh, it's those kids. You only give them a stomachache. One of the guards finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know I want to be a mage. Acryl isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking about taking up the axe or sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem right, but it's hard to decide. I thought I'd ask more, and he knows a lot about those things. Oh, we're shaking our head no. Did somebody say trolley? Yeah, we're gonna go with the axe. Warrior mains rise up. Ardbert, the Warrior of Light. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. You already look like Ardbert anyway. Camera pans up. We scan from left to right. Just frickin' waiting. Such fun he's been having, basking in adoration of all the must-read bookworms and wide-eyed younglings, but he does a thought for me? Of course not. Oh, God. Oh, God. I know exactly who this is. I have not called this fairy in so fucking long. Oh my God, I have not said anything. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Yep. And they are pissed. You pissed off the Fae. Should have cried out for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. And to make up for it, you call with twice the passion next time. Though though for there to be a next time, you have a few struggles to overcome. World is on the verge of destruction. Yeah, it is. Spying on you is simply as sliding down the back of a rainbow. What the hell are you even on? I have not called. I have not sent any messages. Like, not a, hey, how you doing? Fuck you, nothing. I have zilch on communication. What manner of conclusion waits at the tale's end? Don't ghost the Fae. It's probably a bad idea. Lena, Reen, get me the hell out of here. So wonderful to see you again. Doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus. You may enter at your leisure. You teamed up with the Fae. You sold your privacy. That was fun. I like being able to go back and catch up with everyone. Everyone as well. I had this feeling like the pit of my stomach. I was afraid something might have happened. Well, it kind of did. And I've never spoken with Heidel and never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside of me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, the connection has wavered, as if something immense was distant, then close, and then distant again. And then the other night, I jolted awake to the feeling that I'd been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to the window. To my horror, oh shit! She saw the star. We were looking at the same moon, lady. Well, it kind of did. Your character was mouthing so close to it. It was actually pretty funny. I tried to like answer like as I am, like almost if I am Calf Dad at that same time. I do like trying to do that because that's always fun. What are you not telling me? So the world is going to complete shit, and then they didn't have coffee in this place called Thavnir. Getting into character is great. You also like doing that for your character? Yeah. Is it related why you're dressed like that? Has come again. We gotta go talk to the Elidibus. What do you mean there's no pool and party and I'm not, there's a pool party, I'm not invited? Is why I chose them for her. United in purpose beneath the blazing sky. Good. Girl's got some resolve with her. Hope upon a flower. My own and speak with Lena. Decided how we might best prepare for the final days. It's farewell for now, and we'll catch each other again. I'm certain of it. All right, let's go. I'm actually really interested to see like how Elidibus, like the connection between us and Elidibus is now. Like, cause I'm sure he's not like, oh, Faith going into the Crystarium costume is fantastic. I'm sure he's not like doing okay, but I also feel like he'd be probably more inclined to talk to us. You guys all look great. Guild Wars 2 or WoW, which game do you like better? I like Guild Wars 2 better. I haven't played WoW since the beginning of Shadowlands. Been a long time. Since the fire hydrant, fashionably speaking, yes. Does Emmett appear here? It would be so cool to see Emmett appear here. Holy crap, this is... It would be just so cool if Emmett was right there. Like while we were all sitting there talking. Someone who never lived.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
We did just see Reen.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
Is he still there?
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream.
Oh, the Amaroth theme is in the background.
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
God, I look like a giant compared to him. So anyway, we were at this crazy place and the sky started to burn and there was a dragon. But the dragon didn't really do much until the very end because he was worried about pissing people off and scaring them.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill.
You were always about
Your
balance.
Unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Really? You're a lot more amenable than I thought. I'm sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate.
Yeah, but he was kind of a fuckboy anyway, so I had to smash him.
Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place.
Oh.
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
As a
Many
place.
worked there. And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief.
All right, we still had 2 places to go. It looks like we're going to Elpis.
He was Hermes.
Hermes. Why does that sound familiar?
Is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction.
Not pulling any punches. Important right down. No hope. Well, yeah. Hermes, the Greek messenger, god of messengers, god of messengers. And yes, I did write it down. I was like, Elpis. Elpis is the Minfilia flower. Hermes the brand.
Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
Oh, terrible time for you to get a caffeine headache.
I saw you there. In Elpis.
He just said, I saw you there in Elpis. All right. This is going to be wild. This is going to be a little crazy. Okay. I saw you there. But notice as he mentioned it and he talked about it, he had no recollection that we were there. And now he's confirming that we were in Elpis. At some point, we were in Elpis. But how could we have done that if we were, you know, like the final days was way in the ancient times, like way before we even existed? Kind of like how we got here to the first and how we can go throughout the rifts and like go to different timelines, essentially. How much you want to bet our asses are going to go all the way back up to right before the final days to figure out what they did so that we could take it back and do it here and redo it all and figure out a way to solve the problem? How much? Okay, just with that one line, he said, wait, I saw you there in Elpis. That means that he is recalling a memory that we were there at some point. At some point. Oh, I'm just saying, I think, all right, here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. We have to go to a new place, and a new place is Elpis. That has to be it. And he saw us there. We're going to figure out some kind of, like, Grahati is going to figure out some kind of, like, time travel thing for us to go back in time to that specific time period before the final days and talk with the convocation. Like, we have to talk with the convocation. Because if we're going back to that end time and or the final days and all that, we're talking to the conversation. Oh. If we go back, we could talk to Emmett. Emmett was there. Oh, but fucking La Habrea was there too. But Emmett, that is okay. That's a theory. That's pretty damn cool though. All right. I saw you there in Elpis. Oh, this is exciting.
No, I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility.
We were there. We were there, homeboy.
And a truth that fills my heart.
Don't burn your hand on the... You don't know that. I'm just saying, it would make sense, though.
My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
We're going back! Called it! What?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower.
A lingering trace of impossibility is a beautiful line. Plutonium for his flux capacitor. Crashed my chat.
Which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
I am so good when I am so good. I did not expect Elidibus to be able to take us to the past. I would have thought Grahati would have figured that out. Anyway, just saying, Calf Dad's on it.
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you.
Oh, okay, I'm a ghost.
Even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
Oh, okay, so I'm ghosting it up in the past.
For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Come on, give me a choice. Okay, all right. His
Very
ass
well.
on covering his ass on the grandfather theory.
River of time. Let this be my final act.
88 miles per hour, you'll be seeing some real chocobo maneuver. No, do not kill baby Thanos.
You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority.
You wouldn't have chosen otherwise, yeah.
First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
Dude, I'm a lifeguard. What makes you think I'm qualified for this?
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular.
Okay, ghostly disembodied voice of a foe that I crushed.
All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded.
You were the lifeguard of light.
Should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
There's still part of me, like, at the end of 7.3, there's still part of me that just felt terrible about how Elidibus ended. Like, he was literally in tears, like, clutching his hands like, we'll be together again, my friends. We'll be together again. Someday we will. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to be surprised too, and I'm also going to be sad as shit. 7.3, 5.3, excuse me. What did I say? 7.3, 5.3. I'm already caught up on spoiled all the way through 7.3. There's nothing more for me here.
The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream.
Elidibus, oh yeah.
Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back. Well, Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Damn! I'm literally flying through the ethereal sea. I'm flying through the stars, folks. Reminiscent of a realm reborn. Oh, that's a giant ass crystal. .3. Yeah, dwarves, I said it incorrectly. This looks like an Amaranth. Oh, hey, I'm a ghost. Holy shit, they are giants. They weren't kidding. The ween wounds are massive. Holy crap! I remember that movie. This is what you get for ghosting the Fae. Always get your aetherite. You can only assume it operates differently. Explore the facility. A guide for this facility in all likelihood. Can you hear me? Your form is intangible. Can't even heal? God, they're so tall. Holy crap, everyone is giants here. This is ridiculous. Observation moon. Did you really think that would work? No. Now you know how spell. It's a LvL simulate. Wildly and shouting all manners and greeting and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. Well, guess we gotta go outside. And yeah, I was gonna say, but you can't brute strike. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Can I even open the door? Do I just pray really hard? I haven't loaded all my pixels in yet.
And here we are, Elpis.
Do my ears hear who I think I heard?
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
I think I may have jumped the gun.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
When I heard the voice at first,
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
That sounds like Emmett. That sounds like Emmett.
Who you are, perhaps. But I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
That's Emmett. That is Emmett. That mask. And then the eyes. The eyes never lie. You can see me. It's like you're looking at me.
Satisfied?
Man with a familiar voice.
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
Unsure of who this is. God, they're so tall.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
There's this little lifeguard here.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Azem's. Okay, I was not reading that right.
Do you suppose he created it?
That's not Azem.
Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
Who is this? My first...
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
The only person that I can think of, because if it's not a Zem, it's not a Zem. The only thing that the only person that I can think of who's like that would just immediately jumps out to me is Hythlodaeus. That is the only person that I would think because of how close Hythlodaeus and Emmet were. Because you got to remember back in Amarot, Hythlodaeus was the only like spot-on creation that was given like its own thought in life based off of what Emmet had. That's the only person I can think this is because Emmet and Hythlodaeus had a very close relationship. That's the only thing that I can think of. That's the only person I can think of.
Who do you take me for?
Oh, come
Why,
on.
A dear friend, of course.
And then the use of friend.
One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
Nobody here talks in Weed Moon.
Oh, I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
Truth be told, I feel like this is a more terrifying version of you, Emmet. No, this is a finger snap.
You may open your eyes.
Oh, thank God. Oh God, and I'm as tall as them? I got the grow up. Holy hot damn.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
Sticking out like a sore thumb now.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
Hythlodaeus.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmet Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend?
Ashes.
Now if you're a cat girl.
A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here. You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then.
Uncle Hades.
What brings you here?
Yeah, we gotta find Hermes. Van Daniel before he was a dick.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Damn, Emmet! Why are you always so mad?
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Oh, that's cool. So Azem would be noted as a girl if your character is female. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a good touch.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
That's a cool touch.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
Emmett's always upset with us. It's streamer weather.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
The world unsundered. It's foggy. Streamer weather. Wait, is that Heidelin's doggo? That was Heidelin's doggo, wasn't it?
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Doggo and the Foggo. This moment was, I did not get clouds, and this moment was transcendent every time. What are they looking at? There is nothing to see.
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
I got the sun, and this is hilarious. Oh, the fog, of course. How? Look, it's foggy. All right, I'm gonna finish this quest. Feels as if you can reach out and touch the heavens. What are you talking about? Give shape to aid the creation and magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it an inanimate object or living beings. Anyone may conceive the concepts, but they all must undergo evaluation for the Bureau of the Architect. As is the process, living beings or certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. I dare say you enjoy the touring with us. It's fog for another 40 minutes. Clouds. I want to see what Emmett has to say. In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Stop. Oh, come on. Oh, wow, this map is huge. Well, Phoenix apparently is that. Okay, there we go. Angorices. Gordon. All right. I think that this is probably where a good spot for me to end, because it is also midnight here for me. Walk forward just a little bit. Oh, what the hell are these things? Great, now I'm in combat. Thank you, Galactic. Thank you, Galactic. Weird snake creature things? Holy crap. Damn it! I didn't think that would hit. Thank you, Galactic. Alright. To end the stream, I think so. One more question, Mr. Dad. What's that? I love that no matter what happens, every time I go and look at these beautiful places, it is nothing but absolute like fog, and it's just incredible, absolutely incredible. I am going to have to stop it here because I do have to wake up early tomorrow, and I feel like we got a lot covered, and me being here, like, I'm excited. All right, let's be serious, because one, the fact that Elidibus was just like, yeah, I'll send you back into the past so you can go visit, you know, all my friends and all that. And then the first people we meet is Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus, like within like 5 seconds here. 5 seconds. That's incredible. I'm excited. I really, God, like seeing where we're at our world. It's like on the source, everything is going to shit, and we have no real good answer. So now that we have, like, we're back here with the convocation and we can talk to all these people, we can figure it out. Emmett gave us some aethers. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. All right, that is where I'll hold it. Yeah, I'll have to gather up the aetherite before I log out, but that is where I will hold it for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Like, this has been a fun stream. I was worried about starting at 9 and ending at midnight, like it feeling too rushed. Like, but I feel like I made really good time. I got a lot of the quests done, and I felt like I was on a good pace. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Next Tuesday, 9 to midnight. That's where I think we're gonna go. Couldn't see shit. Yeah, that's always just how it goes. I do want to give a quick shout out to all the members of the channel, the people who are helping me on this journey to become a full-time content creator. I thank you guys, as well as everyone else who is just watching along here for the ride. So thank you for that too. I'm going to give a shout out to the mods, of course, the mods over here doing the due diligence of making sure I don't see anything that I shouldn't see. And truth be told, I'm very close to the end. I'm within the last like 5 levels before we get to the end. So I'm like jonesing. This is like a long time coming, and I see why you guys were so excited. I see why you guys were excited about this, because I'm excited too. It's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna have a shitty night's sleep because I'm so excited. I do want to give a shout out to Shadow of the Ace for the couple of donations, Dark Knight of Anime as well as Tarstan those donations. Old Soldier 21 and Vernacular Hemp, I appreciate you guys gifting out some memberships to the channel. For all the people here, you guys are now Caffeinated Cult members. You guys have the mugs, so enjoy that there. Yes, so the next Tuesday, 9 p.m. We're starting 9 p.m. sharp, and we're diving into this. No, I know I have a ways to go. I know. But yeah, we're diving straight into it. We're ready to go. I'm so for it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope it's not as stressful as it's not super stressful, and you guys get some good sleep. And I'll see you here back next Tuesday night at 9 p.m. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.